Hey, Honesties. Welcome back to another episode of Honestly Though podcast. Listen, spring is upon us. All right, we outside. And I just feel like, who else should I do this episode with? I'm your host, Zena. Sorry. But yes, today's guest, he is no stranger to the show. He brings the energy, lights, cameras, action. He is Billy from the 25 and Over Club.
Gang, gang, gang.
You know this.
Thank you for having me, love.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you. I think this is our first time being solo. So we both solo podcasters now.
Absolutely. Yes, we are. And how is that treating you? Because, baby.
I've been stressed before.
Yeah.
I'm more stressed than ever. It's so hard.
The pressure of always having a guest. It's
the pressure of always having that legit did not click in my head to start booking guests ahead of time.
Yeah.
Because it's you don't have a guest. You have your co-host. Y'all talk. Boom, boom, boom. It's magic.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have a guest. You don't have a fucking guest.
You ain't got no content.
You don't got content. So it's oh shit. How do I work around this? Even to this moment, I still don't have guests. And it's just I don't know what the fuck to do. And then what the footage is messed up. It was literally an episode where I had to sit down and just talk to my fucking self.
No, but that was so good.
Thank you.
That was actually really organic. I'm okay, natural monologue.
I was scared.
When I talk to myself, I sound crazy. So it's I be losing my train of thought. There's no one to help me with a thought. But you killed it.
Thank you. Maybe if you do it, I think you should do it, but have an audience to support you. Somebody to talk to. Because that shit was so hard. And it's just all right, at least I can see these people's reactions.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, I'm talking to myself, but I'm not really talking to myself.
Yeah.
And
you had the engagement. That just makes it feel less awkward. Less I'm talking to myself. You know
and I commend people that could do it talking to themselves for sure.
Some of them are just crazy, but
if
it's working out for you in the pod, then listen.
And
keep it going.
Let's just be real. Pod is not for everybody. I mean, I'm tired of seeing these. I can't say that because we was once up and coming podcasters, and we learned our way through this shit.
Yeah.
However,
we had vision.
However. Mm-hmm. I just can't stand the same conversations. Just because you have a good conversation with your friend on the phone or in person does not mean you grab a mic and start a podcast. Because you ruin it for dedicated podcasters like us, where people gonna be take away the mics, and we don't deserve to have our mics taken.
I agree. I completely agree. That and now booking up all the studios time in New York City.
Yeah, fuck that New York City. Stop booking all the studio time at WTF. There needs to be a secret website for us to get priority first.
They gotta be tiers to the booking.
Yeah.
That. Ooh. Let's send an email.
Send an email. So the WTF is the best studio to record at. I'm just saying I get my shit on time.
Agreed. Anyway, we gonna get into my this or that segment. Okay. And you're a wild card, so I feel like I kind of had to come a little.
Trust me, I won't be dragging it out talking about driving.
If you know, you know. All right, my first one. Ooh, child. Would you rather cheat on your partner and they find out, or you get cheated on and you never know that you were cheated on?
I'd rather cheat on my partner and they find out.
Why?
Because if you cheat on me, how long? And don't tell me. You just lied about everything. You lied about your name. You lied about your age. You lied about your job. You're just a liar. I don't know anything about you anymore because you held that for so long.
Because you don't know how long they cheated.
For
could be multiple times, right?
Multiple times, multiple lies, multiple months, multiple years. I just don't know you anymore.
Sheesh. Okay, I mean, I have cheated before and got caught.
How you got caught?
It was I was in college and my dumbass. We were supposed to write a fiction story. Mm-hmm. Which one is the fake one?
Fiction. It's fake.
Okay.
Non-fiction is not fake. That's how I remembered it.
We were supposed to do a fiction story. My creative juices just weren't really flowing that day. So I write about the cheating experience. Obviously I fluffed it up. But the fact that I still wrote about it when I lived with my ex was nuts. Because it was open the laptop. Here's the damn story on the laptop. And I'm
But how did he know it was real or not?
She, This was when I had a girlfriend.
Now wait a minute.
And details, and honestly, I just came clean because I'm like,
I can see
I like, I can keep a lie going, but that just takes so much time and effort. Like, I just can't, right?
Right.
So it was like, you know what? Yeah, this is what happened. Like, yeah, I exaggerated it a bit, but yes, I did cheat on you because I'm not a lesbian and I needed some
Oh yes, I heard
penis,
this story. Yes,
So
yes.
yeah, that's how that happened. But last time I asked this question, I was like, I would rather be cheated on and not find out. Because if I don't find out, is it really cheating?
Yes.
Unconditional.
Yeah, no. And the delusion would kill me even more because let's say I eventually do find out. Oh my God, I don't even know you. And recently I just discussed on my show, if the episode ever come out, because I didn't get my footage.
It's gonna come.
We discussed that, what's worse, emotional cheating or physical cheating? And I said, like, I always think physical cheating is worse, right? But then someone said, like, well, what if you see your partner write, I love you to the other person?
Oh yeah, it's a wrap.
Oh, baby.
It's a wrap. Yeah.
Everything's getting broken. Everything's going to the floor. You dead. She's dead. He's dead. Everybody's dead.
Pew, pew, pew. Everybody good.
Double homicide. Like,
see? So you still think physical is worse than emotional?
I think emotional now. If I ever see a nigga write, I love you.
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
Because I always said, like, physical to me, I'm like, okay, I can forgive that. Emotional, it's like, you actually have feelings for somebody else, and that's a threat to me and us, and like our connection, beyond the physical. So yeah. Well, that's a good this or that question. I'm putting that shit on my list.
Yeah.
Not for you, but for someone else. Would you rather find your parents' sex tape or have them find yours?
Have them find mine.
Well, you're brave.
Have them find mine. Shit. If they keep looking on, if they was be on the Twitters, they might find it. I know my ex would love to do some revenge porn on me.
I'm crying. We will sue you.
Yeah, we will sue. I mean, but sue for what? Get nothing out of it. He might have
revenge porn?
But these niggas don't got no real jobs. I mean, he might have to work 4 or 5 jobs.
I see what you're saying. They got the money.
Lock him up.
Take away his IP address.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to see my mother titties social distance. Don't want to see that.
It's hard. I do not know how to answer this question because it's like my dad's CV.
Yeah, that's different.
Sex like my dad?
And I know you wild.
Yeah. Like, it's not a vanilla sex tape. That shit is wild. So I don't know if I want my parents to see that.
But you rather see your parents?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah, I feel like with my mother, I already disappointed y'all by being gay, so. And when parents when they hate their gay children because they think of the sexual act, so boom, there you go.
As well.
I mean, I'm on the podcast talking about sucking dick, so what do you think I do?
That's true. That is
true. And then how
you
think you got here?
Hello. I mean, they know, but like, honestly though, you really think our parents were having like nasty sex like we are?
Yeah, I know they got the fuck nasty sex. They was doing freakniks, and we don't have freakniks in 2024. Okay, they was popping that pussy tootsie rolling back in the day.
That is very true.
And they had it on the camcorder, okay?
That's their whole sex tape there.
That's literally a sex tape. We got sex phones, okay?
That's true.
Yeah.
I'll still take theirs over mine.
Yeah. Because you probably wilding. Fuck.
Billy, do not put me on the spot like that. Everyone thinks I'm this nice little innocent girl, which I am.
Yeah, which you are. Which your outfit was cute yesterday with the denim.
Thanks. Ew. It was giving Cowboy Z.
Ew. Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather have a personal chef or a private driver? I was going to say private dinner.
Ooh, I would like a personal both. But I'm going to go with personal driver. Because a personal chef, I feel like I'm learning how to cook more and I'm enjoying it. And I'm enjoying people taste my food and they love it. So I love that experience. And I would love to cook for my man, But I'm going to definitely take a personal driver because I don't have my license.
Yeah. Team no license.
Don't care to get it. And drive me around.
Okay, no, I'm getting my license by my birthday because that's when my permit expires for the 15th time.
For the 15th time is insane.
I probably got my permit like 5 times.
They love you. And then, yeah, she's spending another $75. Come on, girl. Come on down.
That's really what they say. But yeah, I first tried when I was 17. So we know I'm 32 now. That's almost 17 years later. Anyway,
No, me too, because I got it at 17 or 16. But can we talk about how, like, 32, you about to be 33, I'm about to be 32?
This is nuts. I can't. Please, I'm gonna delete this entire part out because
No.
y'all cannot know that I had a permit for 17 years.
No, fuck that.
Would you rather drama or horror when it comes to movies?
Drama. I don't do scary movies.
Really?
I am not paying for nobody to scare me.
You know, me either. I can't remember the last scary movie I saw.
Can't remember. And then I do look at a scary movie, I'll go like this. And all the niggas I be with, they be like, open your eyes. I'll be like, it's open. They be like, really? Yeah, it's open. Nope. Even when I watch BMF now, I'm binge watching BMF. And when I know there's about to be a gunshot, I turn my volume down.
Yes, like the violence just be, that's why I don't watch that show. I don't like shows. I don't know how I watch Power, to be honest with you. But like certain shows, I feel like y'all hit too close to home with the violence.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not doing that.
No, so you don't watch BMF?
No.
You have to get into it.
I will never.
Oh, never.
There's just certain shows, it's like, if I'm not watching it in the moment when it's out, I can't like binge it.
Really?
I'm weird. I am so weird when it comes to TV.
If I miss an episode, I miss the rest of the series.
Oh, really?
So that's why I only started binge watching it because my flight from LA is 6 hours. I was like, let me download 6 episodes. And I was like, oh, this shit is actually good. And it caught my attention. So that's the only reason why I jumped into BMF. But like when Empire came out, I missed one episode, never went back.
I'm crying. You just weren't that interested. That's just all.
Because they started getting carried away.
They did.
Like he lost his leg and shit. What the fuck?
Not amputee. I say that. You know what? Okay. Last one. If you weren't living in New York, would you ever live in Atlanta or LA?
Atlanta.
You know what? I'm just going to be honest with them. Billy and I were having a conversation before we started filming, and he's like, I can see myself moving to Atlanta. And I'm like, Billy, stop talking.
Yeah.
Stop talking.
You know why? Because I've been in Atlanta and LA within the last 2 weeks.
We both went to LA, yes.
And I was like, I would love the LA life, but when I got there was no sun. It was cold.
Talk about it.
And I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? It was nothing. And it was like, this is so overrated. Like,
yeah.
I expected to be seeing the Hollywood life and the ooh and the ah. And I'm just like,
what did you see?
I saw tents on the sidewalk.
Yeah, you saw the homeless life.
I saw the homeless life. I saw nothing.
Weirdo, like people are weird.
Yes.
Let me tell you a story because I'm in LA. I take my daughter to Disneyland for her spring break. So we do Palm Springs for one day, then Disneyland, then LA. Thursday night, we do Noble Malibu. So my daughter, that jet lag was kicking her ass. Like, it's 9 p.m. My baby's like, Mommy, I'm ready for bed. Like, we're driving home from dinner. She's knocked out. So I left her with my friend because it was 2 friends. They're in 2 girlfriends. They're a couple. So left her home with one, and then the other one and I were like, all right, let's go shake our ass. Let's go outside.
outside.
You know, let me see what it's hitting for. It's my last night. Billy, we go to this place. I think Apartment 200 is the name of it.
Okay.
And you walk in, like, the songs are, you know, vibey or whatever. So we get our drinks. We go, like, in this corner by the DJ. Now, the DJ's in LA. It's on the same level as you. Like, probably, like, one little step up. But, you know, like, New York DJs, they up here, you know, away from the crowd.
Because we don't want to talk. They don't want to talk to us.
They don't want to talk to us. And they're the store, apparently, right? I'm crying. So we're vibing. Next thing you know, we're surrounded by trannies.
Oh, my God, girl. You got to find another word.
Oh, wait, I can't say that?
No. What the fuck do you call them?
Transgender people?
I don't know even the word. What you say?
All I see is like this blonde, cheap wig in my face, like literally too close for comfort, flinging. So I was like, excuse me, do you know personal space? Because you're like invading mine. So she's, oh my God, I'm so sorry. So this other one comes. Do you know Sydney Starr from Love and Hip Hop?
Yeah.
I swear that's who she looked like, right? So she's like, what happened? So I repeated myself. I'm like, you guys are all up in my personal space. Like, your hair is in my face. Like, it's just, there's so much space here. Like, why do you feel the need to be so close to us? So she, like, apologizes, but then is laughing. it's just very weird to me. And then she literally like came and stood by my friend and I guess trying to provoke us. And we're just like, y'all are fucking weird.
Yeah.
Because what is the obsession with women? You either want to be us or, I mean, obviously. All right, Zena, this is not a hot take.
Yeah.
Because it's like, if you want to be us, then be friendly. Right. You know what I mean? Like, all I'm asking for you to do is not fling your hair in my face and to back up.
I just feel like now you trying me laughing in my face. Whether you're a man or a woman, like anybody, don't try me in my face. You feel me? Yeah. Like, and you did that because you was your homegirl. Now if I'm in a fight, there's a problem.
My friend was like, I would mace them. Like,
yeah, like now if I'm in a fight, there's a problem. Like then it could be it will be considered a hate crime, or then it will be on your end. It could be in the news like trans woman hit such and such, which is technically stronger than a actual woman. So it's just like y'all should have just went, but people don't know how to mind their business and people provoke stuff. And I'm glad you didn't get no situation out there.
You know me, like I keep it classy. I'm cute, whatever.
Bitch, I remember the time I was on the phone with you and you was in that fucking nail. So I'm like, Z. And you was like, bitch,
was it nail salon?
It was the beauty supply store.
Yes, because I don't bother anyone until you bother me. And like, people really just be trying me. They probably see this little like bougie, preppy little girl. I'm a grown-ass woman. But to them, it's like, this little white girl, she talking.
But you're just very direct. And some people don't. Like, you're too, like, not too direct, but you're extremely direct to where you can't miss any straight shots. So either you learn to deal with it or just don't. People too sensitive and offended.
But that's why I don't speak often.
Okay.
Because I know I'm so direct and, like, I'm insensitive because I feel like sometimes people are overly sensitive. I'm like, oh, my God, get a grip. But, like, that's why I, like, mind my business. I'm usually chilling. So it's like once you get me there, you're gonna get it straight,
right there.
Yeah.
But
LA is weird. I do not see myself living there, and I used to want to.
And I thought I would love to. Like, I would love to be bi-coastal. No, I'll just stick to being bisexual. Anyway, and not even that. But Atlanta, something about Atlanta. I've been there a few times, and
I've never been.
And there's nothing to really see there. However, just something about being in the air feels black. Like it just feels black. You see all these black couples.
Do they talk? Do people talk to you?
They do. The women are gorgeous out there. The niggas are fine. Straight niggas. The gay niggas, like, ooh.
The covers, all of them.
I was out there. I saw Atlanta Babe, but then I was hanging out with him and all his friends. And when I tell you, all his friends was looking good. Like I would have.
Hold on. Were you like, damn, I wish I would have met you before I met him? Like,
I honestly was thinking in my head, like, if this one was to ask to fuck, I probably would fuck him on this trip. If this one was to ask to fuck, I'll probably fuck him on this trip. If this one was to ask to fuck, I would probably fuck all of them, honestly.
Damn, Billy.
Like, they was just all handsome. But you know what? It also, too, it was just their personalities. Like, in New York, the New York gays is really different from the Atlanta gays. And again,
Explain.
How? Like I don't know. It's just something about the New York gays that I don't vibe with. They're messy. And I think then the gay scene is messy in general.
Yeah.
However, I just feel like it's something about Atlanta where it's just like their presence and they take more pride in the way they look and shit. Okay. And I appreciate that. And then because they're more comfortable being out, a lot of them look like niggas, and it's just like, I love a nigga. Like.
I know you do.
I love a nigga. So when I was hanging out with the niggas, and I was like, ooh,
were the
I like
niggas
that.
cashing out on you? Or was it like, welcome to my city, let me show you how we do? That's how I want to be, welcome to the van city.
So I was like, I'm about to book my flight next month to go hang out with them again.
Okay. Yeah. It's given regular in Atlanta.
It's given. Like, a flight was really cheap. Now, I'd normally fly Delta.
What did you do?
But I was doing service with my friends, and my friends all booked the flight on Frontier. And I'm like, I flew there on JetBlue. Okay. And I was like, well, I'll do a good deed for once. I'll fly Frontier with you guys.
What was that like? I haven't flown it, but they go to Atlanta frequently.
Yeah, a lot. I would say, will I fly Frontier again? If I catch a $42 flight, I would definitely do it. Okay. You're bound to catch a $42 flight. However, To bring on your carry-on before you board the flight is $80.
Your
If you
carry-on.
try to beat the system, it's $100 for a carry-on. That's the only thing I don't like. So if I'm going to Atlanta for 24 hours and have a backpack,
Yeah.
I'll be good.
Okay.
Other than that, I might as well fly Delta. Like, I'm not paying $100 for a carry-on.
That's what I was about to say, because that bag adds up to the equivalent
yeah.
of...
So that's the only thing I was annoyed about because I flew there on JetBlue, didn't have to pay nothing extra. But coming back, how y'all know I had an extra $100 in my account?
Yeah.
The rent is due on Wednesday.
It is.
So that's the only annoying part. But yeah, I'm looking to go back out there.
Well, I will try to go.
Yes, we should.
Before the year ends.
Yeah, you have to.
Take me with you.
It is just
when the summer
blackly. Yes, it's just you just feel the black in the air. You see the beautiful couples together. Like, oh, I love it.
LA needs some of that black air.
Yeah, it just felt like Caucasian in LA.
Bland, gray like the weather.
Yeah.
Like
now, Palm Springs, we were talking about.
Yeah.
It's cute. It's mountains. You're able to relax.
Sun,
yes.
Pools. I mean, LA has pools too, but again, if the weather's not at a certain degree, where am I going?
Like your house is right here. The next house is all the way down the block. You're in your own space. People's just...
Palm Springs is a vibe. I think people need to explore that more.
I go there once a year, just like when I want to like not meditate, but when I want to go there and refresh my thoughts and refresh myself as a person.
Get grounded.
I'll go to Palm Springs every single time.
Have you heard of this Drizzle? Do you know Sprinkle, right?
Now, you know I'm Pop.
What does that mean?
I'm old.
Billy, please. I'm older than
Yeah, but you be outside.
Billy, is the internet.
But my walker don't have Wi-Fi. What the fuck does that mean?
Billy, okay. So Sprinkle is this lady, Shira 7, right? That's the name she goes by. And she pretty much is like, if your man can't do this, like pretty much telling women like how to use men. We're not going for no broke man.
Okay.
Like just what we're not tolerating.
Okay.
Not we. I'm using the word.
Send me a video after.
Okay, I will. I should have sent it to you before this.
Nah, you good. Don't overthink it. Get out your head, Libra.
So, you know me, I'm like, damn. But the man now, because her demands, I guess, are so outlandish to men, the man came up with this drizzle thing. Cause like she'll say something, for example, she'll be like, I'm just making something up on the spot right now, right? But she'd be like, if he can't pay a bill for next month, like he shouldn't get no pussy. Like sprinkle. But everything she says sprinkle after.
Okay.
So the guys are going around pretty much or like doing the male version of it, right?
Okay.
If she can't match what you bring to the table, that she's a broke boom, drizzle.
Okay.
Or like this one did this whole like, oh, if you can't buy me this art installation to add to my other things, then you're not for me, drizzle, right? And the ladies are in a fucking frenzy because they're like, if you're broke, just say that. Like, why do you want a woman to do all these things? And it's like, I find it funny that when men ask for the same energy that women ask for, they're considered broke or like soft guy era, right?
Right.
But for women, it's like, you're entitled to these things, I guess, because you're a woman. And I know you're gay.
But you know, I know both sides very well.
Yeah. So tell me your thoughts on this. Like,
I think from the men's side first, because I am a man, and I have nigga friends. I always say this. I think women always set the expectations high, but have no qualifications for anything. Like, I said this on my show. Like, they want a man to, he needs to take care of all the bills, but never lived alone. So you live with mommy and papi, you're looking for somebody to save you.
Yeah.
I think women need to learn how to live by themselves and learn how to turn the key to their own apartment first.
You always say that.
Because if he ever decides to leave, you won't know how to manage bills by yourself. Like, I've been living by myself since 24. I would know how to manage paying rent by myself. Now, if I want to pay it, that's on me. If I get evicted, that's on me. However, I never had to depend on anybody because I understand what that is or how the bills circulate every month.
Or how to budget.
Or how to budget.
Those bills.
But now, if I'm with somebody and he decides to leave me tomorrow, then he fucking leaves me tomorrow, and I'm trying to figure out how this works and what's Con Ed's number and how does the water work and
how does the
Yeah,
work?
like, so you need that experience for yourself. Or talking about, oh, I need a man that's going to have good credit. But then your credit is 435.
That's a fact.
Right?
Yeah.
And now you can't even get yourself in an apartment with your bad credit. Like, I think women are looking for somebody to save them.
A lot of them.
And it's, that's what I don't like. And I want, like, because I'm so independent, I wish other people would experience being independent and not stop relying on people. Because in my 30s now, I know how to do this shit. At 40, when you're in your 40s, 45s, and you've been with this man for 17 years, and he don't want you anymore because he's tired of carrying the fucking shit, now your life is at shit at 45.
Yeah. Damn, imagine having to start over at 45. Like, not just with a new partner, but like your whole life to some extent. Yeah, I would be devastated. I have always said, like, when people are like, oh, you want this, you want that, I'm like, what I ask for, I can match and I can give those things, right?
You can match it.
Like, and I feel like a lot of women, we're delusional in the sense that society has made us entitled to certain things, right? Like, we feel like because we're women, we deserve this. When we have, like you said, we have no qualifications. We can't even take this man on a $500 date. All right, maybe $3. But like, we want him to take us on a $300 date, right? Not even for a birthday can you show out like that.
Yep.
And I just feel like I do like the little drizzle thing. I'm not gonna lie, but it's like, is this how ridiculous we sound when we ask for these things? You know what I'm saying? With nothing
crazy
to show that we deserve it.
You sharing a 1 bedroom with your 4 brothers and your 2 sisters and your child, but you're saying a man needs to have his own place and can live with his mother. New York City is fucking expensive. You need rent partners to live in New York City. The nerve of you. Now, for the men on the other side,
give me both.
I think it's right. They should do the drizzle. However, these are the same niggas that want women to submit to them, but don't give them a reason to fucking submit.
Preach.
You want them to submit, but you can't even tell them walk on the right side of the street. You want them to submit, but you crying for the window seat. You want them to submit, but you just can't, you don't know how to be a man and lead.
Yeah.
And you can't expect a woman to respect you and to say, you know what, I'm going to sign my submissiveness to you when you don't even give them a reason to, right? Just because you have good dick don't mean nothing.
No, it doesn't.
Because you can find good dick anywhere. But it's hard to find a good man at this point.
No, that's a fact.
So I think like niggas just want to be in control. She tested my manhood, but you don't even know how to express yourself emotionally without getting angry or ghosting or being in your bag. Like,
or just no emotional intelligence. I understand what you're saying with the give me something to submit to. Because a lot of time as a woman, it's like, if you don't create the safety, not just emotionally, but also like, I mean, a lot of a man's job is to protect and provide, right? And that's what y'all say. Like, I just want to put that out there. Like, that's what men say their job is. So it's like, if you can't do that basic requirement of providing, then are you really the man? You know what I'm saying?
You really the man.
Like, that's really how I feel about it.
Like,
and
niggas want to be bad bitches too. And and I'm not saying you can't be a bad bitch. However, let the bad bitch be a bad bitch first.
Yeah.
You can be a bad bitch like 2 days out the year. Your birthday and maybe one day out the year.
I'm like,
I really can't think another day for you to be a bad bitch. But however, you know, you attract what you are. You feel me? So if you're toxic and have a lot of trauma, you're gonna attract that and trauma bond. However, and I'm king trauma bonding. I love a good trauma bond, apparently, based off my history,
track record.
my track record. However, you can't just, if you constantly just saying what you want but not doing nothing to match it, you're never gonna be happy.
I do love that you say you attract what you are or where you are, because a lot of times these women are questioning, like, why am I getting this kind of man? Like, why am I not getting the man who wants to take me on dates and show up with flowers? And it's like, well, Miss Thing, let's take a look in the mirror and see what you're putting out. Because again, what's coming in is a reflection of you. You know, like a lot of women, they just feel like, I look good on social media. I look like I have it all together,
And they don't.
and they don't.
Because I know a lot of women, and I probably ran into somebody recently, and I'm just like, ew. They have so many followers, and I want to say maybe like in the 50K followers, right? But really struggling out here in real life.
But is the Instagram aesthetic is that they're doing great? Because you can have a lot of followers, right? To me, having a lot of followers doesn't mean anything in this day and age.
But they take a picture in the same corner right here, but behind there, it's a air mattress. And it's just like, stop be yourself.
Yeah.
Because now when you meet somebody and you sell them that vision on the internet, and they see that's not what they really getting, you catfishing.
It'd be so, I couldn't imagine like having to live up to the life I display on social media when it's not really my life.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that's a whole job. It's like, I just fly all the time on Instagram, but you see me a regular day and I look like
shit.
Yeah. Like
I know people who have this big following and people love them and people being that. I dated people like that where, because I date good looking people only. But I dated people where people lust over like them being attractive and everything. But in real life, I'm like, if y'all know this nigga is broke in real life, or this nigga don't take a shower every day, like, if y'all know the shit that I know, y'all won't be lusting. But this person on the social media like just fronting, and I hate it. You
should put him on blast when you start dealing with him.
Wait, I'm not dealing with them now. I'm just talking in general. Like, I've done dealt with people who just look really popular on Instagram.
No, that's what I said when you stopped dealing with him.
I should have.
Past, yeah. Just so fun.
I know, but I be trying to grow up now. I'm about to be 31.
About to be. Do you have TikTok? You use TikTok?
I use it, but I stopped.
Because it's all to be banned anyway. But, but it's funny because a lot of people, like, when they compare Instagram to TikTok, it's like, TikTok is more like the authentic, like, you don't need to have that creator influencer aesthetic. It's just like people enjoy you because you're yourself.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's such a stark difference between Instagram and then TikTok. And I'm like, but why?
I think because Instagram, it's all about still images. Like, when you go on somebody's page, that's who they are representing, guys. TikTok, you're more free. Like, even when I was celebrities that we love, right? When they doing fun TikTok shit, we appreciate that more because it's like we get to know their personality a bit more. Like, I would love to see Beyonce do a fucking TikTok one day. You feel me?
She got close to one.
She got close with the hair shit, and she didn't. Even that gave us personality. You feel me? But Instagram, you just getting pictures. Like, no, we need more than that. We need more. We need personality.
Because you can't really see a person. I mean, you could see personality through a photo, but like, not really.
Because let's be real, a lot of people take great pictures, but in person, they be like, ugh, you be looking at them like. And let's be real, a lot of women Photoshop.
I was gonna say that's the editing. It's
like I heard something like Facetune. What the fuck?
Yeah, Facetune.
Why y'all tuning your face?
It's a tune up like a car.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure it's smooth.
No, that's not fun. That's not cool.
I am crying. Did you you saw Amanda Seales on Shannon?
I did not have 3 hours to watch that. However, I saw clips.
Did you see that she said she's on the spectrum? Do you think we're all on the spectrum
I
at
know
this
for
point?
a fact I'm on the spectrum, and I wish I could get a check for it.
What? Okay, what makes you say that? 1 and 2, why can't you check for it?
No, I mean like get a check for it. Like SSI check. I think I'm not on the spectrum like you, but I feel like I'm on the spectrum as in wasn't that a SpongeBob sound?
I don't know, really.
Yeah, not like I need to ride a yellow bus with a helmet. However, I do feel like that I have an attention disorder, and I'm on the spectrum of like I cannot focus. Like I could literally pick up my phone and say, "All right, let me send this email," but now I'm on Instagram, strolling. They were like, think of a burger. Let me look up a good burger spot. And
is it like ADHD?
I think I have a spectrum of ADHD, AHD, LMNOP.
Yeah, you're on the spectrum.
Yep. No, I'm on the spectrum. The way I talk bad about people, I was like, yo, as soon as I got off the plane yesterday, I landed. And my grandmother was telling me like the family drama. I'm like, this is what I'm coming home to. I'm like, okay, no problem. And I just started like firing at everybody. I called my aunt a big back. I called this person missing titty hoe because she had a titty cut off from cancer. I just started talking about everybody. And I said, yeah, this is a problem with me.
Girl, Bob just called to tell me that I looked way too good on the internet.
I'm crying. I'm crying.
Because I was gonna tell you, like, stop it. Like, every time I look up, you posted something where it's just like, damn, who's this?
Have you ever thought about getting into modeling?
Yo, I need you to either get out my head or something because, listen, if there's a modeling agency out there who wants to sign me, please, you know where to contact me.
Right.
But the security guard at my job, one of them, last month, he literally was like, you need to get into modeling. Like, I don't care what you say, what you do. You don't have to take it seriously, like, but you need to get into modeling. And he was just like, he was at the desk one day and he just looked up and it just clicked. Like, and he was like, I have to tell her this, right? So I actually said that the month of May, I'm going to focus on this pimple's ruining my fucking life because May's hair. And why are you here? But anyway, my focus has been to get like not perfect skin, but like really make sure like my skin stays popping, right?
Okay.
No pun intended. Okay, no pop, no pimples, and book a photographer who does like headshots and digitals and so forth, and start a portfolio. That is crazy.
I think you should do it.
Like it's so funny because I literally was gonna hit up my homeboy who models and be like, hey, do you have some photographers you can recommend to me? I was gonna hit him up on my way here, but I have things to do. But yeah, I'm gonna get into it. Because I'm tired of wasting good features and height and body.
For it.
That's what I'm saying.
No, because if they got people that's modeling that shouldn't be modeling, then hey, why not somebody who has a great body, great face, has a sense of style?
You know what? Full transparency. But it's probably been like more than 10 years now. People have been telling me I should model, right? And I always was like, I want to be thick. I don't want to model. Like, I can't be a thick model. Obviously, that has changed with today's day and age. You know, they're more inclusive. But like the fact that getting thick was always my priority rather than
Why did you want to be thick?
I don't know. I think it was just an aesthetic I liked for myself. Like, I still want to be thick. Don't get me wrong. But I think at this...
Thick where though? Like in your butt? Or
just the bottom half. Like, you know, like I like a little size on me. Do you need water?
Yeah, my Starbucks, please. I'm over here dying.
There's things in his throat.
Kids. Thank you.
They swimming. They try to get out.
So yeah, where do you want to get thick at?
Just a lower body. I mean, that's what I go to the gym for now too.
Okay. But
I think at this big age, I just came to the realization, like, it's just not in my genes. Like, at least not my genes, mine personally, right? Because like my sisters are thick. I'm just not meant to be thick.
Yeah, thick is not in your story.
I have a whole child and it never happened. So like, what makes me think that's gonna happen now? I had to stop being delusional.
I think once you get thick, the moment you get thick, you're gonna be like, I don't like this. And your clothes is not gonna fit the same.
I be hating it. Even when I go on vacation and I gain like a couple pounds.
Yeah, I'm about to say, when I say you be like, I look so fat. And I'm like, where?
I clearly have body issues. This is where I am on the spectrum. It's body issues.
Yeah, everybody got a little spectrum in them.
But do you think, because, all right, it's funny. I've actually been wanting to have this conversation for a while, right? I feel like a lot of times people use like, I'm on the spectrum. I have mental issues, like mental disorders, as an excuse for a lot of the behavior they portray or to not take accountability, right?
I feel like white people.
No.
Oh.
So,
because white people have every type of Down syndrome spectrum excuse to why they act like they could shoot up a whole school and they be like, oh, they're on the spectrum.
Mental
and then
health.
Get away with it.
Yeah, but seeing the Amanda interview, I kind of feel like that's what she did. And a lot of people may not like that I said that. But like, that's really how I feel. Because I'm like, I mean, think about it, right? She's known to be problematic in the industry.
Right.
And like, when she tells her stories, some of them make sense.
Now that you say that, she probably did use that as a way of saying, this is why I act like this. No, you're just...
Because she's self-diagnosed. I just feel like I'm not gonna be out here claiming anything.
Right. Self-diagnosis is crazy.
Nuts to me.
I'm a claim I'm autistic.
That's what I'm saying. She was like, well, why should I pay all this money for them to tell me what I already know? And it's like, I get a spectrum is, it's
I know what you're about to say. It's
not linear, but it's like, there's range, right?
Yeah.
You can be on the higher end, the lower end, the middle. Like, I get all of those things. But for me, for you to go up there and say that when you haven't seen a specialist, it kind of takes away from some of the Black women, especially who have been diagnosed with being on the spectrum, right? 1 and 2, who don't use it as an excuse for their behavior, you know, or it might be actually hindering them in some aspect of their life.
Yeah. I don't think she should have said it until she actually was diagnosed. And now you're making it a mockery. And I think the spectrum community should attack her because everybody's sensitive. And I feel like if Beyonce had to take the word spaz out of heated, then she should have took that out her vocabulary also. Because let's say you do feel away, why not go to the doctor? It's like you having chest pains.
Yeah.
Oh, I know I have. Let's just say you diagnose yourself with something, right? Why not still check it out and just make sure it's okay? Now you're just telling yourself you have this.
And people are just supposed to accept it.
Yeah, it don't make sense. So I think Amanda did a little too much from the clips that I saw, and now she keeps going.
No. And then after she did the interview, she went and got on live and said like how she didn't want to do the interview and how she felt ashamed and played her and all these things. I'm like, girl.
Okay, maybe she played victim. Is that on the spectrum?
You're just never happy.
Yeah, with nothing. And Amanda, no one's checking for you at all. And maybe you said you was on the spectrum for clickbait. Sometimes you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because it draws attention to you. And let's see in a few months, she might drop something else to promote.
I think she wanted the attention. And again, I personally just feel like this is my excuse for my behavior. And because I have this disorder, I don't even know if that's what you label it as, right?
She couldn't even educate us.
You said she couldn't?
She couldn't even educate us on what exactly it is and why she thinks he has it. She just thinks she has it.
That I don't know. Because that girl's vocabulary, she is well-read and well-versed.
Yeah, she is.
I was listening to that interview. I'm like...
You watched all 3 hours?
I was in LA, so the TV was on. I think that was the day I got my facial. So, it was a lazy day. Like, literally, we did nothing that day. I went and got a facial, then dinner at Nobu later on. So, we had time. And the homegirl was making breakfast, which took her, like, 2 hours.
Okay.
That shit was delicious, but, like, there was nothing else to do, you know?
Right.
So, that's why I saw the whole thing. But, God, my train of thought. Look at the attention span. It's terrible.
Yeah, we're on the spectrum. I think you know what you...
I think I was just...
She is very intelligent. I won't take that away from her. But sometimes she's too intelligent to where she could be manipulating us of saying, again, this is why I act like this. Again, why are you talking about... It's like saying you have lupus, but you don't have it.
Yeah.
Because no one diagnosed. Like, who gives themselves... diagnosis
without a professional opinion. And it's okay to be like, I think or I may, right? But to outwardly say, I am, you're claiming that.
You know what? You can identify as anything. I see now on the news, somebody identify as a season now. They identify as autumn.
That must be their name. Because what?
So now people's identifying as what they want to be. Like, so if she want to identify as a spectrum or identify as being on the spectrum, autistic, she can. You have it, Amanda. You're right. You can do whatever you want in America.
No, I disagree.
Yeah, I disagree too. But clearly in America, they said we could do whatever we want. This guy identifies as a dog. I would never forgive that. He identifies as a dog.
Then he got the whole suit and everything?
Got a whole suit and everything.
Yeah, that's...
So she's trans autistic.
Trans autistic?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not using that word anymore. How you gonna tell me I can't say tranny?
Yeah. But she's trans autistic. She transitioned to an autistic.
Yo.
gonna be canceled one day.
I want the mission because this is just it's gotten from bad to worse. I cannot with you.
Yo,
I know you love Chris Brown. Do you? No.
don't like it.
I'm thinking about Renee.
But okay, Chris Brown. What about him? I'm not a fan of him, but until recent like days or months, I'm like, wow, this man can really dance. He's really talented. And I heard his recent disc and I loved it.
That's what, yeah, I would
Okay.
ask you about, right? First of all, I'm mad you're not Team Breezy. Like,
I don't know. I just don't think he like really does it for me. He doesn't like recent. I think he's very attractive, and I love when
that
he
you can't
dances. Like
deny.
he's very attractive. I'm just not like I want to go to Chris Brown. Like my boss is a Chris Brown fan. Like oh my god. Like she's like, if you ever have Chris Brown on your podcast, I need to be there. What? But yeah, I'm not like
diehard.
yeah, like
you're not.
I'm not gonna. The only like recent songs I know is Sensational.
Okay. So I bet you heard the diss track.
Yes,
right?
I heard it and it was fire. I thought he was amazing for that.
First of all, I love when this singing man rap. Like it just does something to me because it's like I feel like they have to rap extra hard because the songs are, their R&B is just so sensual and soft, I suppose, right? But in his diss to Quavo, I was like, yeah, you did that. 1, 2. What's my question? Do you so they mentioned Karrueche, right? Do you know the story
Karrueche
of
yeah. Him, Chris Brown was fucking with Karrueche.
Yes, that's his ex, right? And then Quavo was effing with her, and I think Chris stepped in a little bit. Who the fuck knows?
Right.
What she does with her vagina on her time is her time, right? But I'm over here listening to these diss tracks. I'm like, oh, y'all still in y'all feelings about Shorty? Like, what is the beef for real? For real? Because the amount of times y'all mention her name, or y'all beefing, or y'all beefing over her. You get what I'm saying?
I was asking what was the beef about for the longest. Like, I'm so confused. I don't know why they're arguing. I don't even know why Drake and Kendrick is arguing.
No one knows.
I think it's I don't know, like that's Chris Brown. She done moved on. She had many different niggas after. I don't know what the issue is.
On both ends. I'm like, is it the male ego that's just so inflated?
Because it came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So you don't know what it's about.
No, I don't. Which is why I'm trying to get to the root of, is it just that y'all egos are so big? Or do y'all still have feelings for her?
I think it's a man's pride, because it's just like maybe something happened behind the scenes that triggered Chris Brown to come say something out loud. But it's like publicly, this nigga has my ex.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I think it's pointless. Like, I can't even make it, like, making an excuse.
You can't make it make sense.
You can't make, because it's like pointless. Like, y'all, you haven't had Karrueche in years. So you must still like her, but you done have moved on and had kids past her. Like, what is the point of still bringing her up?
You know what? Boom, light bulb went off, because men will be men. And you do have some men who feel like they want to possess you. You know, it's like, I had you. You were mine for however long.
Right.
And so because you were mine, you're still mine to some extent. Like, a lot of men do that now that I think about it. Even with me, they be trying that shit. Like, trying to slide in the DM, thinking like, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but I like that energy sometimes.
Really?
I like that to know, like, when a nigga may be like, just know at the end of the day, you still mine, right? And I'm like, no, I'm not. Okay. And obviously, no, I'm not. But just, just for you to think, like, yeah, you still mine, right? Yeah, I do. Not. But.
So do you be like feeding into it? Because Toxic will be like, I am. Like,
yeah, I still feed into it. I'm always yours, baby, no matter what. And then kiss my main nigga. You gotta keep those. You gotta keep the ones that said I'm always gonna be yours in your back pocket. I'm telling you.
What's on you on this back pocket?
Keep a nigga in your back pocket is basically that nigga said what he said. I'm gonna always be yours. So when your main nigga don't work out, you see Stella got her groove back. Billy gonna get his groove back too. Cause now I'm outside again. When I'm outside, I don't got time to be looking for a roster. I just pull out my back pocket. You feel me?
I
already have it. I already have
your
it.
good luck charm, just waiting.
Your number changed. That's when they hit you up. Oh, this is my new number. Okay, saved it. Boom. You ain't going nowhere. You ain't never lost. I'm gonna always find you. It's basically future dick on demand.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah.
Should everyone have someone in their back pocket?
Everybody does have somebody in their back pocket. And if you don't, you just need to get it.
You just need to figure out who it is from the past. Yeah. That's all it is.
And trust and believe your partner has somebody in their back pocket. Like, yeah. And actually, I'm the type to cut the pockets out. You feel me? So if you ever think you have a partner in your back pocket, I'm going to cut the pocket off your fucking pants. So that you know, don't play with me.
That shit falling right
yeah. So, because I'm the type to go on your phone and block the back pocket. They're getting blocked.
Really? I cannot.
Yeah. I'm the one with the pockets here.
You know, now what if that back pocket person is just persistent, right? You realize I blocked you, and then they find someone else's phone to hit you up on. Then that's gonna cause trouble with you and your person. Then what? You think I'm gonna bring drama into my relationship because?
But a nigga gotta give me a reason to make me want to cut off my back pocket. You feel me? Mm-hmm. You have to give me a reason. If you're just doing the basic shits of just the good morning text and everything, okay, like, ooh, anybody could do that. But if you're going above and beyond, and I was just telling my friend, it's like, I'm not rewarding niggas anymore for just good behavior.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you wanna fuck? Yeah, I'm not rewarding you for that. I'm rewarding niggas that's going above and beyond. Mm-hmm. I'm giving promotions out here. And I'm not giving it's like your boss would not give a promotion to a regular employee that's just showing up to work. Mm-hmm. No, you're just showing up to work? No, we're not doing that. I need somebody that's always on time, doing the job, going above and beyond, doing things that they're not supposed to do, helping the next person. Oh, I'm giving out a raise to you. Here, come catch this ass.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is how you set your standards, okay?
Set your standards.
Because I'm not going to say what I was going to say after the because, but...
Give a performance review.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, stop rewarding niggas with basic behavior.
I agree, especially for like shit you should be doing in the first place. It's like, this is nothing out the norm. This is nothing extraordinary. So it's like, why am I sitting here rewarding you for doing what you're supposed to be doing? Yeah. Right?
If you want something out of it, you have to do more than just send a good morning text.
Yeah. But what about when in a relationship now?
And now here's the thing. In the relationship, it's still even different. You have to do more than just take me out to dinner on my birthday. Like, that shit gets boring after a while. Like, a dinner is always nice, but how long are we going to keep doing dinners for birthdays?
Yeah. Or for anything. In general.
Be creative. Get into your creative bag. And a lot of people lack creativity. Get into your thoughtful bag.
I was about to say, a lot of people lack creativity because a lot of people aren't thoughtful. Like, y'all planning regular dates for anyone.
For anyone.
Instead of, like, personalizing it for your partner. The girls are tired.
They are tired of the same shit. The same restaurants that y'all see on the TikTok. Mm-hmm. Try something different. Like, I said recently, a nigga wanted to go to Greece, didn't have a passport. I bought Greece to him in the house.
Ooh,
you feel me?
Yes.
Like, do shit like that. It doesn't always mean go out to dinner. Listen to what the person says.
Yeah.
Do what the person, like, just be thoughtful and creative. And I'm telling you, people don't have that.
It could all be so simple.
I always tell him, I was telling my friend this because he was having girl issues. Mm-hmm. I'm like, nigga, you're just going out to restaurants and just doing the bare minimum. Mm-hmm. But if person B comes, go to the restaurants, booking them flights, and let's not even take our flights, but let's just say he's not even paying. She pays for her way and he pays for his way. He's still taking her on trips. He's still giving her nice gifts. He's going above and beyond. And you have to consistently think of ways to reinvent the relationship if you really care about somebody.
With that, and also especially when dating, like, I feel like in the back of your head, it always has to be you're in competition with someone else. Like, I don't care if they tell me I'm the only person you're talking to. None of that shit means nothing to me.
And actually, I think I do, like, now, like, getting older and dating, because now I'm dating with intentions. Yeah. I want to know if you're talking to someone else.
Same.
Because let me know how I need to approach it. If I like you, I'm going to come hard.
That's a fact.
I'm going to come hard. But if you talking to you could talk to other people, all right, have fun. Me too.
Do that.
But if I want you to myself, I'm gonna apply pressure, and I'm not gonna let so much time go by to where I'm not gonna lock you in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lock you in and say, hey, you need to cut this person off. Like, I'm serious about you now.
I agree.
But people don't be doing that.
No. Yeah, I need a dating 101.
Yeah, I feel like I was like, damn, am I a dating coach now?
It sounded like you've been around the block.
And I don't want to be a hoe anymore. I was just on, I was on the Atlanta-based show, and I was just telling him like, yo, I just feel like I wasn't going to the celibate route, but no, I like to fuck. But I will go this, I'm going to be part-time celibate. I'm going to go to celibate around people that I genuinely like.
Yes.
I want to build an intimate connection with and then take it from there. Because once we have sex, it's going to be amazing because there's so much intimacy and passion and love in it. But then the other niggas I know is not going to get far. I could just fuck you and have fun with you. Yeah. But the people that I truly respect, I don't want to have sex with them right away.
I used to do that. That was my 3-month rule. Literally. It was, if I know I like you and I want an emotional connection with you, I'm not going to have sex with you. Because most times, once you have sex, everything is jaded. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I want to really get to know you for you before we even get intimate.
Now we're married. Now we're in a relationship.
That's big thing.
We go together.
Or because I held it down.
That's it.
For 3 little months.
For 3 little months. You feel me? Now, I like you, you like me. Oh my God. And the sex is going to be fire when you have all that. Y'all waiting for that moment.
Yeah.
But another nigga is just like, I already know what this is. I know you're a fuck nigga. Don't want to fuck you.
That's why you got to know.
I can't wait to get in a relationship so I can give relationship advice for real.
Before we close out, I am bringing this. I have brought this segment back.
Okay, bring it back. Bring it back.
On repeat. What have you been listening to? Because I know you're a Beyonce fan, and I heard from the grapevine you weren't really feeling this album. So, since it's not that, then what is it?
Who told you, Bree?
No, yeah, Instagram.
I wasn't feeling the album beginning, but I'm actually enjoying it now. Like I probably start from the Miley Cyrus and work my way down. I know I was telling Wolf the other day, I was like, Z likes the Spaghetti song.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of that song.
I don't know why.
I probably heard it twice and never played it again.
Is it too... What is it about it?
I don't need no gang. I don't like how she sounds.
I love when she raps.
You like that song, Brie? I don't know. Like maybe.
FYI, we're talking to Baby Brie. We're not talking to the other Brie that you guys may or may not know. Anyway, continue. Disclaimer. Honestly, though, I just had to let them know. Don't be confused when y'all hear the name Brie. This Brie she's Baby Brie. Finish. Yo, that's my song.
My favorite song is right now off the album is Yeah. You don't like that song?
There's something wrong with you.
You like Yeah?
I love like it, but it's like, damn, out of all the songs, I mean, it's growing on you.
The album is slowly but surely growing on me. Like, I don't listen to the first song, American, nope.
Requiem or something.
I like Protector.
I like that.
Then, all right, I'll tell you how I go. I go from 16 Carriages is definitely fire. Protector, Texas, ain't no hold 'em. Then I'll jump down to Bodyguard is starting to grow on me.
I don't even know that one.
See, you gotta get into it.
That's crazy.
Miley Cyrus joint is fire.
I like that one.
Levi Jeans is fire.
That's my favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
That one's fire. But then actually the song after that, it just starts getting better. Good. Oh, hands to the heaven?
Yes.
Oh my God. And I do the TikTok dance all the time. And Sweet Honey Bucket is my shit.
I like that too. Damn, you got some good ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's yours?
Oh God, Levi Jeans is number 1 for sure. Spaghetti.
No, I'm gonna listen to Spaghetti.
Because I'm a little hood. You know what I'm saying? Hands to Heaven is that.
Amazing.
I really like that. Tyrant.
Oh, yeah.
Tyrant.
8.
I get into that.
Yes, she
heavy.
ate that.
Those are my top 4. For sure.
Did I tell you I was supposed to Taurus again?
Nigga, no.
Oh.
Not Taurus on repeat. Give me the tea. On camera or off?
I'll give it to you off. It's not that bad, but I'll give it to you off.
All right.
I just
Well,
told Bree. She said, "Huh?"
I'm like, this is a shocker. Well, I have some tea to catch. So, Billy, thank you so much for coming
Thank you.
through. The
Thank you for
gossip
having
is
me.
calling our names. Let them know where they can find you
You can
and
find
your
me at the
pod.
25 and Over Club at Apple Music. Apple, Spotify, wherever you listen to your favorite podcast, or you could catch us on YouTube and follow me at 25 and Over Club on Instagram. And for my personal, BillyTheBadGuy
Yes.
on Instagram.
Yes. If y'all need dating advice, please ask Billy.
Toxic dating advice.
And again, I'm your host, Zena. I will see you all next week. Thank you for tuning in. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and tune in next week. That's it. All right.
Holla.
Bye.